Kids, what's up? Back again with the answers and explanations to Think Like a Genius reading workout, time trial number 1, answers and explanations here on YouTube. Here's what we're going to do. It's a 2-step process. Step 1, I'm going to give you the answers 1 through 10. Then stick around, correct it. If you got anything wrong, we're going to take a look at the explanation to why that's the right answer. Also keep in mind, if you got something right and you're a little bit foggy, unsure, go ahead and just watch what I did, explanation. So if you look over here, problem number 1, the correct answer is A. 2, it's a mystery question, the correct answer is H. 3 is a line reference, B. 4 is going to be a mystery question, G is the correct answer on that one. Problem number 5 is D as in dog, line reference. 6, J, it's a line reference. Problem number 7, A. Problem 8, another line reference, G. 9 is a mystery question, D. And problem number 10, another mystery question, G is the correct answer. So there you have the answers. Go ahead and first of all mark the questions right or wrong, and then 2, if you could, pay close attention to what kind of a problem it was. Mystery, line reference, or big picture. Find out what you're good at and what we need to work on. All right, step 2. We're going to go through the explanations at lightning speed. If you feel like we went through this too fast, see Professor Thomas. We can go over the questions individually. I should have the answer key with me at the Genius Combines. Problem number 1 is a big picture question. The first thing I did here is save this till the end. It's the least attention. So once I answered the questions, I threw a Genius map down. I saw that basically this is a discussion between should we keep the Greek statues white because that's the way they appear now after all these thousands of years, or should we repaint them based upon the color that they originally were. So if you look over here, what B says once painted, that was paid attention to in the passage. Over here it says should we restore them, that's attention was paid to that. And then how they originally appeared, that was paid attention to over here. Here it never really talks about the loss of paint. Once again, paint is the noun and loss is the verb. We always focus on nouns and verbs. Problem 1, save to the end. Big picture. Problem number 2, when we come over here, you can see problem number 2 is going to be a mystery question. I identified this in the beginning. I said originally painted ornamentation. So what I did is I found that in the passage right around the 3rd paragraph. In that 3rd paragraph, originally painted, I came over here and did the answer plug. It's an accept problem, so make sure that you circle this because you're looking for the answer that does not appear in there. Once you find the right area, you see for the most part, these questions are going to be in one particular paragraph. However, they are a little bit tricky because they do put these other answer choices here inside a different paragraph, which would be the 4th paragraph, I believe. So that's the thing to keep in mind. Also, if you got this one wrong, it's tricky because it says X-ray spectroscope, and over here it doesn't say X-ray, it just says spectroscopy or spectroscope. So be aware that this word here, X-ray, is off topic, and we can go ahead and find that on line 33 down over here in this paragraph here. Line 33, it says infrared and X-ray, not the same thing, kids. So be careful with that. That's one of the harder ones. And also it's an accept problem, so probably radioactive. Problem number 3, if you got this one wrong, here's what I did. I found the word nevertheless on line 71. And remember what we said is when you get to the area, you're going to just bear claw scratch. Nevertheless, here I use that to find the answer. B is the correct answer on that one. If you got this one wrong, simply put flag flip-flopper down on your review sheet. Problem number 4, I said ancient Greeks. Ancient Greeks I found on line 69. And on 69, ancient Greeks right here. And then what I did is I simply bear claw scratched, and I saw that we have nonetheless here. Also the word however, I circled that, and remember, if it says here in the topic sentence, the pen is red, nevertheless, or nonetheless, the pen is not red, the pen is red. So keep in mind that they're doing that. That's how you follow the train of logic. For problem number 3, problem number 4, it's a mystery question here. As I mentioned before, I used flag flip-floppers on line 79 to find the word however to answer that question. 5, it's a line reference question. I just simply Scooby-Dooed that. Used a little bit of good stinky rule. I saw that challenge is negative, and then when you look at those lines, those are positive, so be aware of that. Problem number 6, this problem here is a line reference. It asks you about line 7. What I did is I went into line 7. Okay, here we are, line 7, and then I saw the flag flip-flopper yet, so I knew that these two things were going to be opposite. Up here in the top it says monochromatic, mono means one, and then yet, so they're going to debate on whether it's going to be chromatically restrained. So one color or chromatically, which would mean multiple, okay, restrained, which means flipping back again. A little bit tricky on that one, but you kind of see the train of thought on that one. So chromatic basically means color restrained. All right, so over here we look and see restraining color. Its observer is off topic. I cross that out, and then opaque means to see through, so that's out, and then black or a single color, monochromatic, as we saw before, J on that one. Monochromatic on the other side of the word yet. Problem 6, line reference. If you got this one wrong, yet flag flip-flopper on that. Problem number 7, it's a line reference question. It's basically a Scooby-Doo off of that line. I came up with answer choice. A, Scooby-Doo says the same thing, but uses different words. Problem number 8, I just used some common sense on this one. I came up with answer choice. G, raking light. Why would a scientist call it raking light in quotations? Probably because they don't know the name of it, or they're not, it's not a super common name. Seems like this passage is for the general public. That's what it's written for, so they didn't use a super lot of fancy terminology in here. So raking light is an explanation of the machine that they used. Common sense on that one. 8, line reference. 9. 9, if you look over here, we're going to go ahead and find Greek statue. I found that on line 16. And line 16 over here, it says the statue up in here. We found that this is kind of the area here. I saw, for example, and then there's a male torso with gold leaves. Okay, flag flip-flopper, flags. For example, here, answers are going to be around that area, so be aware of that. Problem number 9, D. Problem 10, and final problem for today. It's a mystery question. I used powerful instruments, and I felt like the word powerful instrument wasn't going to say it in there, so I had to just kind of open it up. First thing I did then, after I realized that the word was not going to appear in there, I came over here and I used answer plug. I looked for these things, just put them on the top of my head and thought about machines. And then I came over here and I just quickly looked around for machines. And I found that area in here, and then simply derived the answer. G, 160, popped off the page because it was numbers. So that's what I did for the questions here. One thing, and final note, kids, is this. If you look over here, all these orange, see them? All these orange, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the questions in this particular passage revolved around flag flip-floppers. So do you see why I'm starting to do that in the beginning? Throw your genius map down. Scratch every time you get a mystery question or a line reference questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 words that are considered flags. How many questions did you get asked about those areas? 50%. 4 of the questions revolved around those words. That's why we look for flags. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.